My name's Kristen, and I have been attending Victory Family Church for about 9 months now. I actually was having a really rough month, and I needed some time and space for myself, so I actually found out that the YMCA in Norman had a hot tub. And so on my way down there, I actually would normally not even exit on Flood Avenue headed to Norman, but for some reason I just exited there. I don't know why, but I usually would have exited by the Target. And so I came down, and then I noticed on the left-hand side there was a church and there was a bunch of people there. And I actually didn't know that it was a church. I just happened to see some people and some food trucks. And then I got a little bit past that, and I felt like I heard the Holy Spirit say, turn around, turn around. And I was like, no, like I'm having a bad day. I'm gonna go drop my kids off at the daycare, and I'm gonna go sit in the hot tub and I'm gonna relax. But I actually got down to the on cue, and I seriously don't even know. I turned around. It's like God took my hand and was like, hey, flip it, like you're going here whether you like it or not, and I did. So I turned around, pulled in the parking lot, and the director for the parking, he was super nice, and I was like, what is this? I feel like the Holy Spirit told me to turn around, but I don't know what this is. And he was like, it's actually a women's event. And I actually didn't have the money at the time for the event. I didn't say that to the guy, but he actually gave me $20. He was like, I'll pay for your ticket to come in. And so I started to cry and pulled in, and I was like, do they have childcare, all this stuff? And they did. So I brought the kids in, so I got my relief from that. And then just was really welcomed. All the women here were just like so nice, and went to the event, and it was just so impactful and so powerful. It was actually specifically what she was speaking on that night of what I was going through. And just the community even that I felt when I came in, the women that kind of surrounded me, and I was not alone even when I walked in. At my previous church, we actually ended up leaving due to some tension between the women in the church and myself, and it was a really hurtful experience and something that really pulled me away from not necessarily my relationship with God, but my relationship with the church and wanting to be a part of that. And so when I did pull into Neon, the women's event, it was very hard. I was questioning, why am I here? Because women have hurt me so much. But when I pulled in, and like I said, the women came and surrounded me and were with me and walked with me and talked with me and sat with me, and ever since then, even they always are, hey, how are you? And just being there for me. I got so many text messages after that night, following up with me, and people following up with me on social media. It was just really healing, and being able to be a part of a church where I did feel like the women had my back, and God knew what he was doing in the moment, because I was like, I didn't want to be here for a women's event, I wanted to steer clear of women, but at this point, I definitely understand why he brought me there. It really changed the course of me, and I got prayed for that night as well. I had been having a rough time, obviously, like I said, and the fact that I've been able to attend regularly and be seen in a church and not feel like I have to hide is really nice. So. Yeah, I actually have wanted to meet him, and I have looked for him and I can't find him. But if I wanted to say something, it would just be thank you, because my life changed that night for sure, yeah.